Your McDonald's chicken nuggets contain 30 ingredients. I used to love these as a kid too. I ate too many of them. Now that I know what's in them, it's kind of scary. I think part of the reason that I was kind of a fat kid is because my parents let me eat way too much junk food like this. There are 4 different types of seed oil: corn oil, canola oil, soybean oil, and hydrogenated soybean oil. There is chicken in here, but there's also bleached white flour, which can be bleached with harmful chemicals like chlorine dioxide or benzoyl dioxide. There's also multiple preservatives in chicken nuggets, including aluminum phosphate. Excess amounts of aluminum in the human diet have been associated with increased rates of dementia and Alzheimer's disease. That's not even talking about the sauces. Sweet and sour sauce, first ingredient, high fructose corn syrup, also contains soybean oil. Ranch sauce, first ingredient, soybean oil. Do not eat chicken nuggets. Do not let your children eat chicken nuggets. As Americans, we get more than 60% of our calories as ultra-processed foods like this. It's no wonder that so many of us are fat, sick, and unhealthy. The way forward is clear. Eating less ultra-processed food, more unprocessed, nutrient-rich food.
My name is Renison Jeffrey, and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Today, I stand before you to emphasize the importance of eating the right food. The right food not only impact our health per se, it also impact our mental health and our overall well-being. So it's not like if it's just attacking our health alone, we ain't getting the correct nutrients, but it also affect our brain function. Now, in a world that is populated with processed foods and sugary drinks and things, it is important to prioritize getting the right food or getting the right nutrients that our body need. It is essential to choose food groups in which you could get proteins, minerals, and antioxidants, whole grains and things, in which not only, support bodily health, but brain function, mental focus. And, there are certain foods that one of us eat every morning. They call it apricot seed. I also have the basil seed and all. These are superfoods. It's a linseed. Choose things within your group in which does affect or to improve on brain function, because some of the things that I do here on a daily basis, but
yes,
it is close to a miracle.
Oh my God!
Now, we have a video in which we would have ascertained from the internet, and even some of the food that we buy in the grocery, we must be extremely careful. And some of the food on them are injected. The best thing to do is that, some of you may not have the space and may not have the time. But this is something that you need to start to prioritize. Getting these organic foods on them. Natural. The video that we are going into today might scare you, but it must scare you in the right direction. Don't let it scare you to say, oh God, now is the time. You could change, you could stop this whole process from taking place with you. These genetically modified foods on them. I mean, at this point in time, if you shift from the normal routine that you are taking right now, or you are going through it right now in terms of how you would achieve your food groups and things. If you shift from that, I mean, it could change. Sebi would have talked about that. He would have went on a 40-day, 40-night fast. By fueling our body with the right nutrient, we can ward off chronic disease such as diabetes, heart disease, obesity. We can also enhance our energy level, improve our moods, and sharpen our cognitive abilities.
Okay.
Which is true.
Okay.
Sometimes, sometimes our grandchildren just fool us because our cognitive abilities are dull, and cognition really mean in this case here our mental abilities, our mental focus. Sometimes we have this brain fog around us that we are unable to see situation clearly, and it's not just we eat anything unhealthy in our body, but we must, as I say, we must eat food that fuel these and sharpen these cognitive abilities. However, eating the right food goes beyond just physical health. It's about cultivating positive relationship with food.
Yes.
And honing our body's needs.
Yes.
It's about savoring each bite mindfully.
Yes. Yes.
Rather than mindfully consuming empty calories. Rather than mindlessly consuming healthy calories. Some of the times we run to the grocery, we just want to fill that void now because some of you just like to eat. Eating, there is disorders with eating too. So instead of mindful eating, choose something, don't eat the doubles every day. Don't eat the flour every day. Change your diet, eat some a little dasheen bush, high in iron. Eat the dasheen too, boil it, eat it, eat certain things. Zabuka, avocado, well, two of them is the same thing. But with these processed foods and things done, wait now, it really and truly frightened me. Moreover, our food choices have far-reaching consequences for the planet. Logically sourced food reduce our carbon footprint, support eco-friendly and agricultural practices. So, according to what food that we choose, choose to cultivate. All right, things like cow, beef, a matter of fact. When we overpopulate the planet, if we overpopulate, it go increase our carbon footprint because the huge thing it does something to the environment. Sometimes it's good, but too much in excess it thing. But change doesn't happen overnight, which is true. Requires education, awareness, and commitment in making a healthier choice every day. So it's an everyday thing. The best way to judge yourself is one step daily. And the thing about this, many of you understand that if you could be better than yourself yesterday, that is good. You ain't have to study this long stretch of time. You did better every single day. You is going to fall into mishaps on a daily basis. But if you could do better the next day, that is good. These changes over time, it come together, it does a lot. So, let us strive to be conscious consumers, mindful of the impact of our food choices have on ourselves, our communities, and the world at large. So, when you eat it could infect the world at large, your community as well, in concordance to what you might grow, for the better or for the worse. There are always benefits, and sometimes there are also disadvantages. Shame to say. In conclusion, I urge each and every one of you to embrace the power of food as a medicine. So don't just eat for just leisure. Sometimes you can do it there, but at a small window as some of you that into nutrition, weightlifting and thing, no, we just have a cheat day. We just eat, certain things. So understand that food is a medicine. And last but not least, let us nourish our bodies, minds, and planet with the abundance of wholesome and nutritious food available to us. Together, let's embark on our journey towards optimal health and well-being. And thank you. Thank you. Now we are going right into this video, and this is just to raise a level of awareness amongst the population of Trinidad and Tobago. We are high, one of the highest places for diabetes in the world. Our food choices changing back to the diet that we had long time, the yam, the brown food is a more healthier choice. And some of you, we are in space that, you know, we could grow our own produce here at least. Again, my name is Renison Jeffrey, and this is the Workers' Rights Platform. Like, share, and subscribe. And after that, we are going to show a video that would have shown that you mustn't hold up your urine. Don't hold up your urine. You wanna pee? Go and use the toilet. So with that, people, we are out.
What's happening to our food?
Toyuqlar nə boyda olur? Buna bax. Bir toyuğa 400 qramı şapbulladır buradan bu tərəfə. O birisini elə, o birisini elə. Bəs, o birisini elə. Da vur baxıb bu nətəri şişir. Əlini çək.
Still eating undercooked meat? These holes on the brain MRI are not holes, they are parasites that this patient got by eating undercooked meat. They ate invisible parasitic eggs that then hatched all over their body, including their brain.
When you see what it looks like in your bladder when you hold your urine, do you still dare to hold your urine for a long time? The formation and elimination of our urine mainly involves the kidneys, ureters, bladder, and urethra. Let's look at the kidneys first. Each of us has 2 kidneys located on the left and right sides of the spine. They are shaped like beans and about the size of a fist. They are our body's superfilters. There are millions of kidney units inside the kidneys. As blood flows through them, the units filter out the waste and toxins, and together with the excess water, form urine. Then the urine flows through the ureter to the bladder. And once the urine reaches the bladder, it stays there for a short time. When empty, the bladder is about the size and shape of a pear. The normal volume for an average person is between 400 and 600 milliliters, about the size of a bottle of mineral water. When the bladder is full, it sends a signal to the brain to remind you that it's time to empty it. That's when we feel the urge to urinate. Then the brain immediately sends a command to the external urethral sphincter to relax. That allows the urine to pass through the urethra. If you're in the habit of holding your urine for a long time, waiting until you can't hold it in any longer, then your bladder will be forced to expand. Some research studies have found that long-distance drivers, nurses, etc. often need to hold their urine for long periods of time due to work constraints. Their bladders are almost twice the size of normal people. You may marvel at our body's adaptability, but that doesn't mean it's okay. You must know that urine is the waste of our body's metabolism. Prolonged retention in the bladder can make it a breeding ground for harmful bacteria, which greatly increases the risk of infection. In addition, holding in urine for a long period of time can cause the sphincter muscle to become loose, which can lead to leakage and incomplete emptying. But the bigger risk is to the kidneys. Prolonged holding of urine can cause urine to flow back into the kidneys, which can lead to kidney failure over time. So after watching this video, if you have the urge to urinate, don't hold it in. Go to the toilet now.